Hello and welcome back to Word to Wisdom. If you've ever found yourself feeling awkward or unsure in social situations, this video is for you. Today, we're diving into How to Talk to Anyone by Leil Lowndes, a must-read for anyone looking to improve their communication skills and build better relationships. This book is packed with 92 practical techniques that will help you master the art of conversation, make great first impressions, and connect with people on a deeper level. In this video, we'll break down some of the most powerful techniques from the book and show you how to apply them in your everyday life. Whether you're looking to succeed in business, expand your social circle, or just feel more confident in social settings, these tips will give you the tools you need. Let's get started. Section 1. Making a great first impression. The first thing Leil Lowndes emphasizes is the importance of making a strong first impression. As the saying goes, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. People often form opinions about you within the first few seconds of meeting you, so it's crucial to start off on the right foot. Technique 1. The flooding smile. Lowndes introduces the concept of the flooding smile, a warm, genuine smile that you should use when you first meet someone. The key is to let your smile spread slowly across your face rather than flashing it immediately. This gives the impression that your smile is genuine and specifically for the person you're meeting. Imagine you're at a networking event. As you approach someone new, let your smile develop naturally as you make eye contact. This small gesture can make the other person feel special and more inclined to engage with you. Another powerful technique is sticky eyes. When talking to someone, maintain strong eye contact. But don't just look at them. Let your eyes stick to theirs for a moment longer than usual. This technique conveys deep interest and attentiveness, making the other person feel like they are the center of your attention. Lowndes suggests that when you need to look away, do so slowly and reluctantly, as if you're tearing your eyes away from something captivating. This subtle action reinforces the idea that you're fully engaged in the conversation. During a conversation with a colleague, maintain eye contact a second longer than you normally would. As you shift your gaze to something else, do it slowly, as if the conversation is so interesting that it's hard to look away. Visual. Illustrate a conversation where one character uses the sticky eyes technique, making the other person feel valued and important. The big baby pivot. The big baby pivot is all about body language. When someone new joins your conversation, the big baby pivot is all about body language. When someone new joins your conversation, Lowndes advises that you turn your body fully towards them, just like a baby would when someone catches their attention. This technique shows that you're welcoming them into the discussion and that you're genuinely interested in what they have to say. If you're talking to a friend and another person walks up to join the conversation, pivot your body towards them as they approach. This movement indicates that you're inviting them into the discussion and value their presence, keeping the conversation going. Once you've made a great first impression, the next step is to keep the conversation flowing. Lowndes provides several techniques to help you engage others and keep the dialogue interesting. Technique 4. Parroting technique. The parroting technique is a simple yet effective way to keep the conversation going. When someone says something interesting or significant, simply repeat the last few words they said, but in a questioning tone. This encourages the other person to elaborate, making them feel heard and understood. Example, if someone says, "I just got back from a trip to Japan," you could respond with, "A trip to Japan?" This invites them to share more about their experience without you having to think of a new topic. Thank you Lowndes introduces the idea of never the naked thank you, which means that when someone thanks you, you should always follow it up with a question or comment. Keep the conversation going. A simple, "You're welcome," can end a conversation, but adding a follow-up keeps it alive. Example, if someone thanks you for helping them with a project, instead of just saying, "You're welcome," you could add, "I'm glad I could help. How did the project turn out?" This shows that you're interested in the outcome and want to continue the discussion. The swiveling spotlight. The swiveling spotlight technique involves shifting the focus of the conversation back to the other person, making them feel important. People love talking about themselves, so when you steer the conversation back to them, they're likely to feel more connected to you. Example, if you're sharing a story about your weekend and notice the other person seems disengaged, you could swivel the spotlight by saying, But enough about me, how was your weekend? This shows that you value their input and are interested in their experiences. One of the key themes in Lowndes' book is making others feel valued and appreciated. This is essential for building strong relationships, whether in a personal or professional context. The exclusive smile. The exclusive smile is a way to make someone feel special and important. Instead of giving everyone around you the same generic smile, reserve a special smile just for the person you're talking to. This can be a subtle, slightly different smile that shows you're genuinely happy to see them. Example, when you walk into a room and see someone you know, give them a special smile that you don't share with anyone else in the room. This small gesture can make them feel like they matter to you. The eyebrow flash. The eyebrow flash is a quick, subtle way to show recognition and enthusiasm when you see someone. It's a brief upward movement of the eyebrows that communicates, "I'm happy to see you." It's a gesture that most people do naturally when they see someone they like, but being conscious of it can help you use it more effectively. Example, when you run into a colleague in the hallway, give them a quick eyebrow flash along with a smile. It's a subtle way to show that you're pleased to see them, even if it's just in passing. People love hearing their own names, and using someone's name in conversation can make them feel more connected to you. Lowndes suggests that you make a habit of using people's names, especially when you greet them or thank them. Example, instead of just saying good morning, say good morning, Sarah. This small addition can make a big difference in how the other person perceives the interaction. Section 5. Building rapport and connecting with others. Building rapport is key to establishing strong relationships and making others feel comfortable around you. Leil Lowndes offers several techniques to help you connect with people on a deeper level and foster genuine interactions. The accidental touch. The accidental touch involves making light, casual physical contact during conversations to create a sense of closeness and warmth. This can be a gentle touch on the arm or a pat on the back. Touch should feel natural and not intrusive, helping to build rapport and make the interaction more personal. Example, you're having a friendly conversation with someone and want to create a sense of connection. A light touch on their arm when making a point can enhance the feeling of closeness. The compliment sandwich. The compliment sandwich is a technique for delivering constructive feedback in a way that is positive and encouraging. Start by offering a genuine compliment, then provide the constructive feedback, and end with another compliment or positive note. This method ensures that the feedback is received more positively and maintains a good rapport. Example, if you need to provide feedback to a colleague, you might say, "I really appreciate your effort on this project. Your attention to detail was excellent. If we could focus a bit more on the deadlines, it would be perfect." The mirroring. Technique mirroring involves subtly mimicking the body language, speech patterns, or gestures of the person you're talking to. This can create a sense of rapport and make the other person feel more comfortable and understood. The key is to be subtle. Overdoing it can make the person feel uncomfortable. Example, if you're talking to someone who is speaking slowly and thoughtfully, you can adjust your own speech to match their pace. They're leaning forward, you can mirror that body language to create a sense of connection. Adding a personal touch to your interactions and make them more memorable and impactful. This involves making an effort to remember and refer to personal details about the people you interact with, such as their interests, hobbies, or recent events in their lives. Example, if you know a colleague recently completed a marathon, ask them about their experience and congratulate them on their achievement. This shows that you're attentive and genuinely interested in their life. Navigating social dynamics. Understanding social dynamics and navigating various social situations with ease can greatly enhance your communication skills. Leil Lowndes provides techniques to help you handle different social scenarios with confidence and grace. The comfort zone technique involves gradually pushing your boundaries to become more comfortable in social situations. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you can build confidence and become more adept at handling a variety of social scenarios. Example, if you find it challenging to start conversations with strangers, start by initiating small talk with people you encounter in your daily life, such as a barista or a fellow commuter. Gradually increase the complexity of your interactions as you become more comfortable. The TMI, too much information technique. The TMI technique involves sharing a bit of personal information or a vulnerability, create a deeper connection with others. This can make you seem more relatable and authentic, which can foster stronger relationships. Example: during a conversation, share a personal anecdote or a challenge you're facing, such as, "I've been struggling with time management lately. It's been a real challenge for me to balance everything." This can encourage others to open up as well, creating a more genuine connection. The echoing technique. Echoing involves repeating the last few words or the main idea of what someone has just said to show that you're actively listening and to encourage them to continue talking. This technique can make the other person feel heard and valued. Example: someone says, "I've been working on a new project at work." You could respond with, "A new project at work? That sounds interesting. What's it about?" This shows that you're engaged and interested in their topic. By applying these techniques, you can enhance your social interactions, build stronger relationships, and feel more confident in any conversation. Remember, the key to effective communication is to be genuinely interested in others, make them feel valued, and be mindful of your own body language and responses. Practice these techniques, and you'll find that connecting with people becomes easier and more enjoyable. Share your thoughts in the comments. What technique do you think will be most helpful for you? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.